So whether you want a generator to use for you're going out camping, a day at the lake, you're going to use it with your RV, or you just want to have a backup generator in case the power goes out, this has a ton of features. So I did have the brand send this to me, the NOVUS NV4000IS. So I can go ahead and show you all the features. What we're going to do in this video is I'm going to go over some details. I'm going to give you some specs. I'm going to show you how everything works. We're going to start it up, and then we're going to go ahead and put it to the test and see how it performs. Right away, what I noticed when I did receive this is I love the gray and the orange here, and it's nice thick handle. The whole case is just really nice and thick. It's well built. And I love that we've got some details right here at the very front to let you know how much power this produces. We've got 4,125 starting watts. What's really important though is your running watts. We've got 3,300. And then right up here, there is a little procedure here that lets you know the things that you need to do. Of course, you're gonna make sure it has oil, gas, the choke. We're gonna go ahead and show that in a minute though, but I just want to show you the controls right here on the front. It's very simple to use. We've got one knob to go ahead and get it going. We've got choke, and then we've got it to turn it on and then off, and then a simple pull to go ahead and get it going. And so as soon as I put some gas in here, I put on choke and it started up right away, but we'll demonstrate that in a minute. Now on the other side of the generator, we do have some access panels. Right up here, we do have the access to the spark plug. So it's really easy to go ahead and get in there and replace that when maintenance time is due. I do have an access cover right here. At the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and pull this off and show you what's inside here. But we do have access to the oil. So the generator itself does not come pre-filled with any oil, but they do provide the oil and a funnel. So you just want to make sure you fill that up before you start the generator the first time. Now on the back side, we do have our exhaust port. You just want to make sure whenever you have this running, you're not using it inside a house, building, whatever. You just want to use it on the outside just due to carbon monoxide. Since this generator does weigh 58 pounds, of course you can carry it with a handle, but it also comes with a pull-out handle, and we've got some wheels so we can go ahead and easily transport that. But on the front side of this is where all the information is. This is where all the connections are. So we've got quite a few things to cover here. So let's go ahead and get started. Of course, we've got our ports right here. We've got two AC ports. These are 120 volts. These are actually good for 20 amps. And then we also have an RV port here that's good for 30 amps. And these do come with some waterproof covers right here. We also have two USB-A ports. We've also got a meter here that's going to let you know the voltage it's putting out, the frequency, and also the runtime and the total runtime. We also have a floating ground, and you can parallel this generator with another generator with these ports right through here, these two. And we've also got thermal protection. We've got a carbon monoxide alarm. Of course, we've got eco mode, and what that does is if you're running at say 75% under your load, you can go ahead and put on eco and the RPMs are going to drop, so it's not going to use as much power. But if you need some more power, take it off eco and it's going to go ahead and the RPMs are going to kick up. We also have a reset button, and we've also got some lights here for output. So when it's running, you're going to see that lit up, whether it's overloaded, low oil. So let's go ahead and start this. I'm going to go ahead and put this on choke. It's actually pretty quiet right now. It's right now I have it on eco mode. Let me show you what the front looks like. You can see it's all lit up. It's green, so we know we've got an output. This is our voltage. This is our frequency. And then if you press it again, it's going to show runtime and total runtime. I don't have any runtime on this. I don't have over an hour yet, so nothing's showing there. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and put it to the test and then see how it performs. So what I'm going to do in this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and hook up my refrigerator to the generator. That would be a good test since it's got plenty of load. And if power ever went out, this is definitely something I want to work. So right now I've got my refrigerator, it's running. You can see the lights on. I'm going to go ahead and unplug that now that it's off. So let's go ahead and start the generator. Sometimes you may need to put it on choke or just on. I'm going to try it on choke first. Put on. There we go. It's plugged in. And now it's on. It's running real great. And then also, if you look at the front here, you can see the output, the voltage. It is 124 volts. So test number 2 is I'm going to hook up my saw to the generator. You can hear the generator kick up a little bit when it has some load on there. Now I'm going to take it off eco mode. You can hear the RPMs kick up a little bit more. And then if you'll notice the voltage, it's at 124. It pulls it down a little bit, down to 119. And of course we can go ahead and hook up any of our smart devices. You can hook up power banks, and you can see right here it is charging up. We've got the little battery symbol up in the corner. So this really works great of charging everything that you need to, and also running those appliances that you want to keep working when you're camping or if the power's out. So when you're ready to pull off the cover to do any type of maintenance, there are just 2 screws, one on each side. You want to pull that off. And now you can see here, this is where we put our oil. This is actually an air filter. You just pull that off right quick. And we've just got a foam filter. So you could go ahead and replace that, just clean it out. This is something you could just wash out or dust off. And of course, we're just going to go ahead and just put that back on in once it's all clean. Because those can definitely get dusty when you're using this in a dusty environment. You're using it outside, so it's real easy to do with 2 screws. So if you want to take off this panel for any reason, we've got 1 screw on each side. We've also got a screw for the knob, and then one right here for the pull. And you can see what's actually in there. All that's in there is just your pulling string. It's up and through here, through the motor. And that's it. Everything really that you need to service is going to be on the other side. This has got a lot of features. It's super portable. I love the way it looks. I like that it has a handle, so it's real easy to carry. All you're going to do is just, of course, just pull it on out. It's almost like what's in a suitcase. It's all aluminum, just nice and strong. And we've got all our controls right here on the front to let you know what's going on. And we've got RV plug and 2 regular plugs for 120 volts. Hope you found this review helpful.